Teac A-103. Stereo cassette deck with Dolby system 1977-79. 1. Power switch. Depress the switch to apply AC power to the deck. Depress and release the switch to remove AC power from the deck. 2. Cassette holder. Depress eject lever to open the cassette holder door. Insert the cassette tape in the guides in the door with the exposed tape of the cassette facing down and the side of the tape you wish to record or play facing the outside of the deck. The outer section of the cassette door is removable to allow cleaning and demagnetizing of the heads. A small lamp located at the rear of the cassette holder allows you to easily see how much tape remains on the cassette reels. This lamp lights when power is switched on. 3. Index counter with reset button. The index counter counts up during forward tape movement and counts down during rewind operation. Reset the index counter to 000 by depressing the reset button for reference to any location on the tape. 4. VU meters. Wide expanded scale VU meters make setting the record levels easy and accurate. For normal recording, set the recording level for about 0 VU for the loudest passages of the song or music. During playback, these meters will indicate the level of the signal coming off the tape to help you visually determine the presence of a signal. If you are listening to the tape playback using your stereo amplifier and speaker system, adjust the listening volume level at the stereo amplifier. The meters also have a Dolby reference mark at +3 VU for calibration of the deck when using a Dolby test tape or Dolby test tone from an FM station. 5. Record indicator lamp. The word record lights up a red color to indicate that the record key is depressed and the deck is in the record mode. 6. Dolby NR indicator lamp. The word Dolby NR lights up an orange color to indicate that the Dolby NR switch is in and the Dolby circuitry is activated. 7. Phones jack. Connect 8 ohm stereo headphones to the phone's jack to listen without letting others hear. 8. Dolby NR switch. Place the switch to in position to record with the internal Dolby noise reduction circuitry of the deck or when playing back a tape that was previously recorded using Dolby noise reduction circuitry. Place switch to out for non-Dolby recording or playback. 9. Bias and EQ selector switches. Separate 2-position bias and EQ, equalization, switches allow you to set these 2 parameters independently to obtain the best match between the deck and the tape you are using. See the chart to guide you to the proper setting for the tapes listed. The user may wish to experiment with other tapes than those listed. 10. Record input level controls. Separate knobs allow setting of the left and right channel inputs individually for the desired balance between channels. Knobs also have memory marker guide rings which can be set to mark a preset level location. 11. Input selector switch. Set this switch to select the type of input you wish to record. Set switch to line if you want to use the line in jacks on the rear panel of the deck. Set the switch to mic/DIN if you want to use the in/out DIN connector on the rear panel or the mic input jacks on the front panel. The recording level of all of these inputs is controlled by the record level controls. 12. Mic jack. Use microphones with impedance of 600 to 10,000 ohms and connect them to the mic jacks. 2 microphones must be used for stereo recording. Low impedance mics with impedances of 150 to 600 ohms will also work satisfactorily. 13. Control panel. Eject key. Depress the eject key to open the cassette holder to insert or remove the cassette tape. Never depress the eject key during a fast forward or rewind operation as this may damage your tape. Also, never try to depress the eject key when the play key is depressed as this may damage your deck. Rec key. When depressed, the red rec indicator will light and the record circuitry will be activated. To actually begin recording and tape movement, depress the play key while holding the rec key down. The rec key will lock in the down position and the tape will be recorded. The rec key must be depressed before depressing the play key. Note: you cannot depress the rec key if a cassette is not inserted in the cassette holder. You cannot depress the rec key if the cassette that is inserted has had the record protection tabs removed. Rewind key. When depressed, the tape will rewind quick LY onto the left reel of the cassette. This will move the tape to the beginning of the tape. When the tape is completely wound onto the left reel, the unique end-stop feature of the A-103 will automatically release the rewind key and stop the tape movement. Note that if the rewind key is depressed while the tape is already rewound onto the left reel, the rewind key will again be automatically released after a short delay of 3 to 6 seconds. Play key. This key causes the tape to move from the left to the right side for both normal record and playback operation. When the tape reaches the end, the special end stop feature will release the key or keys that were depressed. Fast forward key. This key causes the tape to move quickly from the left reel to the right reel of the cassette to allow you to bypass or skip over portions of the tape that you don't wish to record or play. The end stop feature also releases this key when the end of tape is reached. From the left reel to the right reel of the cassette to allow you to bypass or skip over portions of the tape that you don't wish to record or play. The end stop feature also releases this key when the end of tape is reached. Stop key. This key will stop the tape and release the keys and deactivate any function that was selected except pause. Pause key. If depressed during record or play mode, the tape movement will be halted due to the pinch roller being retracted from the capstan, but the capstan motor will continue turning. The electronics will remain in the previously selected state. When you want to resume tape movement, just depress the pause key and release it. Pause mode can also be used to set the record level controls prior to starting actual recording. To do this, depress pause key, depress and hold down rec key, and then depress play key. Rec and play keys will both lock in down position and the deck will be in rec pause mode. You can then see the input level displayed on the VU meters and set the record level controls. To begin the recording, again depress and release the pause key. The pause key can also be used to momentarily stop tape whenever you want to stop the tape without releasing the selected mode. Mic recording. Plug the microphones into the mic jacks on the front panel of the deck. 2 mics must be used for stereo, 2-channel recording. Set the input selector switch to the mic/DIN position. Use headphones to monitor the inputs to prevent feedback of howling that might occur if you were using speakers. Prior to actual recording, set the record level controls for approximately 0 VU or less on the VU meters for the loudest sounds. Balance the sound on the 2 channels by adjusting the record level controls and / or by repositioning the mics. Setting the recording level. Due to the thinness of the base material and the oxide coating on cassette tapes, the setting of the proper recording level for good quality recording is very critical. Cassette tapes are easily saturated. That is, a large signal can over-magnetize the tape. This results in a poor sounding tape with the high frequency suppressed or a lack of sufficient dynamic range on your recording. The recording will sound bad. Music that is recorded at too low a level may be buried in tape hiss or produce too low an output level. Normally, a cassette tape should be recorded at approximately 0 VU on the VU meters for the louder passages of a song. However, if you record music at this level and the recording sounds poor, you may find that recording at a slightly lower level will produce better fidelity recordings. If you reduce the recording level too much, the signal-to-noise ratio may suffer. With a little practice, you will be able to select that critical recording level that gives you the best high-fidelity recordings. The type and condition of the tape, as well as the kind of music you are recording, also affects the optimum setting of the record level. Removal of cassette holder door cover. Regular cleaning and demagnetizing of the heads and tape path is an important maintenance requirement. Therefore, the cassette holder door cover is designed to be easily removed to allow access to the heads and tape path. 1. Depress eject lever. 2. Grasp door cover with both hands and lift up to remove. 3. The heads can be demagnetized through the cutout access panel in the door. Be sure to keep power off during demagnetizing of the heads. 4. To clean the heads and pinch roller. A. Turn on power. B. Close cassette holder door. C. Press play button to raise heads and pinch roller and capstan shaft for cleaning. 5. Depress stop push button when cleaning is finished. 6. Depress eject lever to open cassette door. 7. To replace door cover, set bottom set of clips on cover in cutouts near bottom of door and push cover in slightly and down until cover clips into door. Voltage conversion procedure for the A-103. If the AC power line, mains, voltage in your area does not match the AC power requirements indicated on the label attached to this deck or printed on the packing carton, this deck must be adjusted using the following procedure. First, make sure the AC power cord is disconnected from the AC outlet or power source. 1. Remove the top cover of the Teac A-103 by removing 2 screws from each side of the deck and lifting off the cover. 2. Locate the voltage selector, shown in the figure, at the right side of the power transformer. 3. Loosen the 2 screws in the shorting bar and move the bar so that it shorts across the terminals marked with the desired AC voltage, 100, 117, 220, or 240. 4. After the bar is set to the desired position, tighten the screws. 5. Replace the top cover of the deck. Note, the voltage selection setting can be visually checked without removing the top cover by looking through the cutout slits in the bottom cover of the deck.